Good morning. My name is Buxton, currently an MBA student of the University of Wales, and today I'll be doing a marketing presentation on the situation analysis of the bottled water industry, with my primary focus being on Nestle Boston. Bottled water is drinking water that is packaged in plastic or glass bottles. I'll be doing my presentation using a full SWOT analysis and the pest analysis of the Michael Porter's PESO framework. And the source, my main source is the Nestle Annual Report 2009. SWOT, strengths and opportunities. Water is an essential part of life, and everyone would rather drink clean and safe and healthy water. Water is needed by everyone, young and old, male and female. The name Nestle has an excellent brand awareness, and it is a trusted brand for providing good quality products. Nestle Water goes through a special production process. The company owns its own industrial laboratories that perform constant control for physical, chemical, and biological parameters. There is also a daily sensor water analysis for flavor, color, and odor. Nestle Boston is produced locally in St. Anne's. This source is in a protected prime green belt land in the heart of the Peak District, untouched by industrial influences and man-made sources of contamination. Its location was chosen in order to abstract source water with a favorable mineral content and was constructed to ensure minimal impact on the surrounding countryside. The environmental impact of carbon footprint associated with collecting vast scale of water, purification and distribution of public water supply, and the collection, treatment and recycling of sewage necessary to maintain water supply shows that tap water does not seem as green as we believe it to be. In the UK, the water facilities leak water so often that waters leaked in less than a day equals the total annual consumption of bottled water, that is about 2.27 billion litres. While the level of leakage from the UK water utilities has been reduced, it still stands at an average of 22% in England and Wales and about 40% in Scotland. Weaknesses and threats. Two major factors are the low entry barrier and the economic uncertainty. There not only are many producers of bottled water, the industry itself is in a decline stage due to some of the following factors, such as campaigns by environmentalists and the current recession, as we're all aware of. Another is a major misconception that tap water is as safe as bottled water. Besides, poverty gives people no choice but to drink tap water, safe or unsafe. And the price of bottled water is considered high, as everyone knows water to be a cheap commodity. But producers of bottled water have to factor in other costs such as production, transportation, labor, etc. Now to the pest analysis. Political. Natural mineral water is water that cannot by law be treated and must be bottled at the site of its protected source. Buxton, however, has a consistent mineral content that is stated on the label. It flows naturally to the Earth's surface, having filtered for 5,000 years through the ancient limestone at the Peak District. From a depth of 1,500 meters, it arrives at the surface untouched by a man or machine. It is then bottled to ensure that every drop is as pure as nature intended. This unique natural filtration process gives Buxton mineral water its exceptional purity and its crisp, light, refreshing taste. Environmental. Nestle Water is committed to environmentally friendly business practices. In the UK, they have made substantial environmental investments to ensure they meet present needs without compromising the ability of our grandchildren to meet theirs. Nestle Water also supports legislation to protect groundwater resources by ensuring compliance with European Union directives and UK regulations that cover natural mineral water, spring water, and bottled water legislation. St. Anne's, the source of Buxton mineral water, is found in the Peak District and have a designated zone of protection. This means that any activity within the zone is monitored and controlled by the IP Borough Council, with whom they have been working closely with for over 20 years. Water management is one of the top environmental priorities, and Nestle is sensitive to the importance of using it as efficiently as possible. Today, the production of Buxton is amongst the best in class in the beverage industry for efficient water use. Buxton water usage has been reduced by over 50% over the last 3 years. Now, they use about 1.26 liters in the production of 1 liter Buxton mineral water. These savings have been made through increased efficiencies in the production line with the new water control system that was installed in 2006. As a result, the number of bottles rejected from the production line was also reduced, and this is because the storage tanks that hold the natural mineral water could be more easily controlled and therefore more efficient. Nestle constantly monitors the quality of water drawn from each source. Nestle Water UK is a sister company to the Nestle UK, which makes products such as Nescafe, Kit Kat, shredded wheat to be enjoyed by the UK consumers every day. In 2008, Nestle Water became a signatory to the Nestle in the UK. The Nestle UK businesses would reduce water usage by 10% by 2010, by the end of this year, against 2006 baseline, and have so far achieved more than 20% reduction from looking at the 2006 to 2008 estimate. Okay, bottled water companies are increasingly using recycled PET in the manufacture of new drink bottles, not only savings on virgin PET but also making a carbon savings in the process estimated at 25% on virgin polymer. Recycling rate for plastic bottles in the UK is estimated at 35%. Since 2006, they have reduced about 20% of PET in 50cl bottles, resulting in an absolute PET reduction of about 500 tons. 33% of high density polyethylene used in the production of 50cl bottle caps, resulting in an absolute HDPE reduction of 100 tons, and 25% of PET in children format with an absolute PET reduction of 100 tons. Sure. Water is a vital component in the human body. It helps metabolism, nourishes cells, carries food through the body, eliminates weight, regulates the body temperature, lubricates joints, and provides many other benefits. The body comprises of about 50 to 75% water, depending on the person's age and gender. Water is also being used to tackle with the increasingly worrying obesity levels amongst children, and consumption is being encouraged as part of the Department of Health and its Change for Life campaign. The high sugar content of sugary beverages has been identified as one of the factors involved in childhood obesity. In particular, more than a quarter of the added sugar consumed in kids' diet now comes from sugary drinks. So, regularly replacing sugary beverages with water, which has no calorie, can help with weight control. Nestle Water UK is working in conjunction with IP Borough Council to help protect the precious 500 square mile of national park land surrounding the Buxton Spring, so investing in the future of the company and local environment. For over 15 years, Nestle Water globally has supported community projects on topics including watershed and wetland protection, water conservation, and sustainable management of water resources. In 1992, they launched Project WET, that is Water Education for Teachers, an award-winning education program that helps children, teachers, parents, and communities make informed decisions about how to manage water resources. 24th to 31st of July 2007, the Nestle Water Relief Efforts delivered about 253 truckloads of Buxton and about 78 truckloads of vital bottles to flood relief center in Tewkesbury in Gloucester for distribution by British Army to those areas that were affected by the flood. Okay, Nestle Water UK is proud of its home in Buxton and is the official sponsor of the Buxton Festival, which takes place in July each year. Held in the heart of the Peak District, this is one of the largest festivals in the UK to offer a first-class program of opera, literature and music. The company ensures Buxton natural water is provided free of charge to various local schools and universities throughout the year. Throughout the summer months, Nestle UK plays its part in Buxton in Bloom with the horticultural display of hanging baskets through the town and beautifully manicured roundabout. Nestle Water UK also takes part in the Buxton Well Dressed Festival and is sole sponsor of the historical Buxton Cricket Club, which was founded in 1853. Technological. Nestle uses current industrial